We need to come up with a far more interesting way of opening every YouTube video other than, hey guys, how's it going? It's me here. So today is Thursday, and let's write off New Year's Day, because that didn't really exist as a Thursday. It's not really a normal month, and I wanted to start the month with, you can see where this is going. I wanted to start the month with Legendary Licks on the first Monday, the second Tuesday, Bluesy Tuesday. Today is the third Thursday. In my world, it's the third, in your world as well, it's the third Thursday. And on the third Thursday of every month, I'm gonna be doing riffs on the radio. So as quite a lot of you should know from watching my changes video, I spend quite a lot of my day working at 6 Music and Radio 2, which is sick. And I spend a lot of my time listening to the playlists. The 6 Music playlist especially is super varied, and it caters for everyone. You can find hip hop, blues, rock, metal, punk, garage, psychedelic jazz, funk, you name it, the list goes on. When I was planning out the year and what I wanted to do for you guys with this channel, I thought, how can we drive the channel forward, catering for everyone, like the playlist does? You know, you can find Sean Keaveney dropping a Dire Straits track, or Led Zeppelin in the afternoon, followed by The Mac playing Black Midi, Mark Riley playing Richard Dawson, etc. The list goes on, you know, it's super, super diverse. So I want to make sure that this channel, going forward, moves with the times and shines some light on the new music. So on the third Thursday of every month, I'm gonna be doing riffs on the radio, and I'm gonna be teaching you guys a brand new tune on guitar. So welcome to episode 1, I'm glad you're here. We're not going to have this kind of introduction every single time, but I think when it's something brand new, it's important I explain to you guys where I'm coming from, why I've decided to do it, and hopefully you continue to enjoy these lessons and support this channel. As always, the tabs are available on my Patreon, which is ever growing, and it really does help, so thank you so much. So, episode 1, riffs on the radio. We're looking at Haim, Hallelujah. I really like Haim, they're so feel good. They remind me of so many different bands, but this tune especially, Fleetwood Mac, Never Going Back Again. It's a beautiful tune, really nice guitar on it. Capo, first fret, if you want to play it to the tune. If not, doesn't matter. Knock yourselves out, have fun. So I'm going to move through this fairly quickly because I don't want the video to be too long. Remember, the tabs are on my Patreon, and you can pause the video and rewind it whenever you want. So we're going to start with a C/G, top half of a C, root note of a G. We're going to hit the thumb on the low A, hit the D, G, B, and then hammer on these 2 fingers onto the second and the first fret. Then we're going to go thumb on the E, second finger on the B, and then thumb on the D. After that, we have this little pattern. So that's thumb on the D, index on the G, thumb on the E, middle finger on the B, back to the thumb on the D. So all together. And then we do it again. And after we do that pinch there, and we do the thumb 1 as normal, we're just going to hop that third finger to the 3rd fret of the A, and then down to the 2nd fret. So on the 2nd repeat, just comes in before we move to the A minor. Here it is in full one more time. So once you master that technique with the opening part, you should be able to move through the chord changes applying that technique, and it should feel a lot simpler. So on the A minor, we go thumb on the A, 3-note pinch, and then we go thumb on the A, index, thumb on the D. Then we're going to move to a D, but with the F sharp in the bass. And you're going to do the second half of that opening pattern. So we start with a pinch on the E, G, and B, and then that pattern, D, G, E, B, D. Just with a different chord. Then we move to G, or G5, you've just got the 3rd and the 2nd fingers. You're starting with a 3-note pinch, and then again we've got the D, G, E, B, D. So the exact same pattern, just a different chord. Then we take it to a C major chord. It's the same pattern, but this time our root note is on the A. So we start with that 3-note pinch, thumb on the A string, and then we go D, G, A, B, D. Pinch again, and then you do your thumb and your index on the D and the G, and then those 2 descending bass notes, like we did before. So it's worth now practicing that A minor, D with the F sharp, G5 and the C in a loop so that you can get the technique and the fluency. Maybe start slow and speed it up like this. So on the 2nd repeat, we've got a slightly different chord pattern before it goes back to repeating itself again. Starts on an A minor, almost the same. I hear this 3rd finger come off here and it goes to an A minor 7 briefly, which makes the transition to the next chord really nice. So it starts again, thumb, and then the 3-note pinch, and then again thumb, index, thumb on the D, but take that 3rd finger off when the index finger plays the G. Like that. Off. From this A minor 7 here, we're just going to drop that 2nd finger down to the A string, fret 2, and we're going to do that same picking pattern we did before. Pinch, D, G, A, B, D. This is like a C/B, because you've got top half of a C and B bass note. So A minor, 7, C/B, and we're working our way up to a C. So when we get to the C this time, it does something slightly different. We've got a little hammer on with the 2nd finger. And then the rest of it is very comparable to what happens before. So root note, 3 notes, D, G, B, pinched together. Hammer that 2nd finger down to the 2nd fret. Then we're going to go A, B, D. We've got another pinch, this time it's A, G, B. And then this pattern where we go D, G with the thumb, then the index, and then these two descending notes. Back down to the A minor again, so. And then you're back to your A minor, D with the F sharp, and it goes round. I hope you guys enjoyed that. It's a bit of a fiddly one, but if you get it down, it's really satisfying to play, and it just keeps driving forward. Nice little hammer-ons in there, and a really, really nice piece. Remember to stay tuned for next week's launch, another series. I've really put the pressure on, haven't I? I mean, if I don't keep this up, don't know what's gonna happen to me. I've got a new episode of Ramble On coming soon as well, talking about all the highlights from NAMM. Maybe a little bit about Rob Chapman and him exposing himself, but not in that way. And remember, tabs are on my Patreon. Thumb up the video, drop me a comment. I always reply. I love chatting to you guys, unless you're a troll. By the way, absolute whopping troll today. And I absolutely obliterated them on my Instagram. People just need to calm down. If you just ask me a question, I'll answer it. But if you're a bit of an arse to me, you're gonna get ripped. Have fun. I'll see you soon.